Welcome everybody to the third and possibly the final. Maybe two more games after this as well, we'll see. But it might be the last one as Vega Squadron. They are 2-0 up in this best of 5 series for the GG League final of Season 2. It is Team DD Dota versus Vega Squadron, of course. If you didn't know yet, we are HeflaTV, your English coverage. I am Coacher and I am joined by the Swordfish Man. Do you think this grand final, or just final, will really end as a 3-0?
I mean, I hope not. It's very anticlimactic to have a grand final like that, but it's looking that way because Vega Squadron, even though they, like you said, they seem to always be a little bit iffy in the early game, they always seem to close out the games and have a very dominant performance, and they're just playing really well. In DD, not so much, I would say. So, I don't know, I want to have faith in DD, but they're not giving me any reason to.
Yeah, it's really hard mentally as well. But not only that, they also had a best of 3 against Balkan Bears, which lasted like 3.5 hours just before coming into this one. So do you think just being maybe somewhat tired plays into this? I mean, I think there's two vantage points. Some people would say that it tires them out and they have a smaller chance of success. Some would say that they're already warmed up. Which supporter are you?
I mean, it depends, because sometimes when you play like really long games, it tires you much more. Like if you play fast, aggressive games, I don't think you get tired. I think it warms you up. But if you have to play long games, then it definitely tires you. I think it's definitely situational. It also depends on the player. I mean, I don't get tired after like, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6, or maybe 8 after 10 hours. Even casting, same stuff. Like I feel like I want to die. So it's just, and you get me, Coucher. You've been in that position like today and every day.
Oh yeah, I've been there. At the moment, it's still fine. But yeah, I've been there. Sometimes like after 12 hours, you're like, guys, please kill me, because Dota, it is just notorious for having delays.
Yes,
And it always has delays for the like last games of the day or something.
it happened last time in Star Ladder whenever the new Virtus Pro team played, like NVMI, Virtus Pro Polar. They kept DDoSing them, and just whenever I saw games with them, I wanted to cry beforehand because it was just horrible. Because you had like 30 minutes of DDoS, and it was just really annoying. And
Oh
yeah,
man.
that happened.
But coming to this draft, Vengeful Spirit, Shakira, the pickups for DD. So Vengeful Spirit definitely has been just a strong hero. Whoever picks it up, it is just such a good support. Minus armor, you have a stun. The
Yeah.
swap can act as another stun if need be, or just completely get somebody out of position, or save somebody of your own. And Vega, of course, going back to what they ran in game number 1, I do believe, a Legion Commander and Skyraf.
Very solid picks. Like this combination is really good. But like you said, Vengeful Spirit as well is one of the supports that's been making a comeback. I don't think I've seen him like as an actual like tier 1 support since like tier 3 actually. So it's quite impressive. He was always picked here and there, but not like this still wasn't like the top support. And now they just realized he's so versatile. He's really good to be played. Especially with that Blink edition. Now that you can buy a Blink and be really useful, it's also that. But anyway, the bench, like I like it, and the Jakiro probably in the core position. This combination is gonna be pretty powerful. Gonna get an insured ice path and whatnot. But the Vega Squadron just already starting out with much more synergy than the DD.
Yeah, it's looking. Maybe the good two heroes in DD aren't bad, of course. I guess you can call the synergy in a sense that Liquid Fire is good for pushing, as is the Vengeance Aura, but yeah, that's about it for so far. But Vengeful Spirit, pretty good against Legion Commander, just swap out whoever gets dueled. Although I do believe in game number 1 DD also had the Vengeful Spirit, yet really unable to make anything happen with those swaps. Yeah, they had it pretty sure. They had like Faceless Void, Tide, Vengeful, plus something, but Vega going for a Witch Doctor now, and does that mean that we might see a Faceless Void 4th pick from Vega, maybe?
I don't know. Would you like to see a 4th pick? Faces Void?
I mean, it definitely wouldn't be bad, although Faceless Void and Legion Commander are not the greatest heroes together, but just with Sky of Mage and Witch Doctor, both the Legion Commander and Faceless Void would be excellent. Also denying the possibility for DD to go for that themselves if they do want to go for it at all. So far though, I think DD might be going for something like a Death Prophet, for example, still in the pool, hasn't gotten banned out. Maybe DD Dota should just make almost a complete switch in draft, just go for that heavy pushing style, but going for a Phantom Assassin instead.
Yeah, they're not going to go for that at all. I mean, unless they want to build him with Battle Fury and turn him into a split pusher, that could be a possibility, but most likely not going to be the case. Interesting pickup because it's really early and it easily countered. Because I mean, I guess Vega already has a Scarlet Mage, which counters Phantom Assassin quite well because of the amazing magical damage. The Legion Commander plus the Mystic Flare also will destroy this guy, so I don't know if that's the best pick. What do you think of him?
I mean, Phantom Assassin is a really strong carry who just, you kind of need a BKB and you can crit people to death if you're just a little bit lucky even. It's, to be honest, a somewhat broken hero in some sense, to be honest, in my opinion, just because you can be so far behind yet still win the game with just like one or a couple of lucky crits there. But I'm not too sure just going for it as the third pick. Maybe they were expecting Vega to go for it themselves, maybe that's why they had to just pick it up in a hurry, but I feel like you could have gone for it as the later pick as well.
Yeah, yeah, I completely agree with you. That the ability to have the later pick allows it to be less countered, and I think that's something Vega had the ability to do so right now.
So what could counter it though? I mean, the supports are already there for Vega. It's just heavy magical nuke is always going to be nice, but what could they pick up that would be like safe lane or off? I guess Necrophos is pretty good.
Yeah. As actually one of the best counters. I didn't even think of him, but that Reaper Scythe. No matter what you do with PA, you're gonna get killed. Like you can build 16,000 hearts on him, and he will still destroy you. It's really powerful. I like this. Solid pick. Probably gonna run him in the carry position, and the only thing we'll be seeing is an off lane. And you're talking about what could counter him. I think a Centaur could counter him as well, really well.
Yeah, Centaur wouldn't be too bad either, of course, although at the moment I'm not too sure how Vega want to run this. Maybe they're gonna go for like the third hero, maybe even something like a Viper, something that they haven't ran so far, but also decent-ish against the Phantom Assassin with Viper Strike, especially now that Omni Knight comes out. Repel actually really good way to deal with the Reaper Scythe. Just repel somebody up and they just won't die to it.
That's
so
good.
That's good, but I think something like a Viper wouldn't be maybe too bad for Vega. Just go for Skyref, Witch Doctor, Viper, aggressive tri-lane. It would crush whatever DD will have to just counter that. Just Legion Commander safe lane, Necrophos mid, or Necrophos safe lane, maybe even a Legion mid, something like that.
I think Legion mid is probably the key here, because what is Legion going to be facing? Either Jakiro if he's put in the core position, Omni Knight, at worst Phantom Assassin, like... He's gonna
I think it's probably PA, so Legion Commander should do fairly well for himself there.
Yeah, he should be doing perfectly fine, so he shouldn't be too worried. Right now, what is Vega missing? They're missing either an offlane, right? Most likely, because they need something of the sort.
Yeah, it really depends how they want to lane this. Some teams, like for example Power Rangers, run the Legion Commander offlane rather often as well. So it's a possibility, but I would really think that just an aggressive tri-lane of any sort would maybe be the best, with just Legion Commander mid and Necrophos solo safe then.
So what would you pick then for the last pick for Vega?
I still think Viper would be a pretty good one for them to have.
Viper, I agree. I think it's good because it's solid, because it doesn't rely as much as magical damage as the repel kind of counters, but that Nether Toxin can really destroy PA as well. So, and Viper MKB is also very common. So, yeah, I don't dislike Viper. And DD, what would you pick up?
Well, it's a little bit harder for them. It depends how they want to lane this, because they're gonna have like somewhat weird lanes anyway as it is. And Vega, they go for the center that you mentioned earlier, so I guess they're going for the standard center off lane, just Legion Commander mid and Necrophos farming safe lane.
Yeah.
But for DD, it's really hard to say how they're gonna lane this or what they even need, what role. They have at least 3 heroes that could go to like almost any laning position. I guess Phantom Assassin wouldn't go to the offlane solo, but Jakiro can be offlane solo, Omni Knight as well, just as easily. And my god. I guess some kind of AoE lockdown wouldn't be too bad for them, maybe?
Like Puck, maybe?
Oh, it's banned by themselves, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're right, sorry. I actually can't think of much. I mean, they go for a Magnus, maybe?
Actually, Magnus wouldn't be too bad, possibly. Maybe it just free cleave for Phantom Assassin, more damage, but no base Storm.
Okay. Don't.
Somewhat risky. Somewhat risky, I'd say.
Don't hate him, but don't love him at all. Because he can. I mean, there's the Scythe, the Silence, the Duel, the Amazing Stunts by Centaur, and occasionally the Paralyzing Cask. He's gonna have a really hard time not being caught.
Yeah, it's just the Ancient Seal is gonna be his biggest. But of course, there is the Repel and Vega Squadron. They haven't come for a single hero that would be like the perfect diffusal carrier, so to say. I guess Legion Commander might build for one, like go Blink into Blade Mail into Diffusal, something like that maybe.
Well, it's also true that Omni-Knight can't repel all heroes, so if the Storm Spirit doesn't get repelled, he'll die. If the Fan Assassin doesn't get repelled, he'll die. So Omni-Knight kind of has to choose here, who do I repel, and make sure they survive.
Yeah, it's definitely true, and Guardian Angel, this game might not have like the most effect either. Against Witch Doctor, it's pretty decent, I guess, getting the armor against the Death Ward. But other than that, Vega, they are rather magic-based apart from the Legion Commander, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, repel will be nice, but like I said, you can only repel one target. But of course, I think Phantom Assassin will build for a BKB anyway. Just, Storm Spirit is a hero that doesn't want to go for BKB immediately. He can go for like Orchid BKB, but if you need to go for BKB immediately on the Storm Spirit, it just really slows down your ability to find solo kills, for example, and just too much of anything. Don't have high enough mana pool usually. But to introduce the lineups to you guys for the third game of this series, Arseek will be playing the Skyriff Mage, leaving Seema the Slayer on the Witch Doctor, with Stallianer playing the safe lane Necrophos, no one heading towards the mid lane on the Legion Commander, and the last one will be Pasha on the center off lane.
As for DD, we are going to have up in the top position Baby Knight as the carry Storm Spirit. Interesting. Joined by Rise, the support Vengeful Spirit, so it's going to be a dual lane top. Mid is going to be Blonde playing the Phantom Assassin, and down bottom another dual lane with Ace as the Jakiro in the support position, and Lobo as the... Actually, no, sorry. Ace as the Jakiro in the carry position, and then Lobo as the support Omni, I think.
Yeah, it sure looks like this at the moment at least. So, running dual lanes once again. Dual lanes can work out wonders, and it's a pretty decent dual lane because if you just have the repel at the ready to save Shakiro, you are almost guaranteed going to be able to just save him. Just because what are they going to actually do when there's the repel? Absolutely nothing. Maybe some just next level body blocking might save them or get the kill rather, but highly doubt that's going to happen. And they also found this observer that was blocking up the double pull through before. So 50 gold for Vega. They deny some vision to DD. Not too bad of a start, but I still think this dual lane is gonna be rather successful for DD, the offlane one at least.
It's a weird position to put the sentry though in. Like, I don't know why you were guessing to see the ward there, but I mean, it worked out. Oh.
Maybe it's just something that some teams do, or maybe they saw them backing off from that position, I'm not too sure, but maybe it was just randomly, oh, we have sentries, we might as well make sure we can double pull through, I'm not too sure.
Maybe that's the case. Solano went for an initial level in Heartstopper, which is interesting, because that's going to start harassing them without him needing to do anything, really. Usually you go for initial level in, like, Death Pulse, just to make sure you can have that heal and stuff, maybe even Statist. But the Heartstopper, interesting, I like it. Get some early harass on the Jakiro and whatnot, it has a pretty high... I mean, look at his tangos, it's 8 tangos.
Wow. They are prepared, man, they are prepared for harassment. Top lane Pasha, he was just running towards 2 enemy heroes who are ranged as well, and both of them were backing off from a centaur level 2. That was just way too funny to look at. Both Rise and Baby Knight were like, no, it's a big damn horse-like creature, let's go away.
That's definitely the best way to describe the centaur. Well, big horse-like creature thing.
When he has horns as well, man, even scarier. It's like... just a third man, third horse, third like bull or something. I don't know.
Oh well. I mean, he is the dominating presence, to be honest, in the offlane. With that stomp and whatnot, you get yourself in a bad position, and easily any of the heroes here, because they're both really squishy, can die. Because you also don't know if he's leveled double edge, something of the sort. So, if he goes to the double edge build, I think you could get an early kill actually, with an early blink. So, it really depends. Then again, Vega has a tendency to not do well in the beginning, so I'm just kind of waiting for the first blood to come from DD.
I mean, sometimes they even crush the laning phase and just end the game like 15 minutes. And no, Pasha though, he's in a lot of trouble. Overload, slows him down a little bit. Goes for the hoof to turn around the Baby Knight. One more right click, he gets the first blood. And he might not even die.
He's gonna make it out alive. Oh my god.
Pasha.
Yeah.
Man, what a guy, what a player.
That was actually really amazing though.
I for a second thought that the hoof stomp will not land on Storm Spirit because he wasn't like awfully close to it. But he was like literally on the edge of the range.
It's moments like these when I feel like we should have a soundboard with sound effects, with like the people clapping and stuff like that. That was really impressive.
Totally in the future when we have a HeflaTV studio. Baby Knight is gonna get slowed down by the concussive shot. If this hooftop lands, he is gonna be so screwed again. Do they have Ancient Seal as well? No, they do not. Oh god, the Magic Missile actually saved Baby Knight for now, but Pasha, he's willing to sacrifice himself. Doesn't care at all. Man,
I think it's worth it against a Storm Spirit.
You were higher level though.
True. But the Storm Spirit did not get the XP because you killed him
Well,
first.
of course, Skyriff got some XP from it as well, so I guess it's fine that way.
I think the gold and negating some farm on the Storm Spirit is much more important than the Centaur because you also got the XP on Storm, and only Venge was the only one that got the XP on you, and who cares about Venge, to be honest? Like, it's not as important for his levels than
Oh,
Storm.
and he might die here as well, so it's
Never
gonna
mind.
matter even less. Double A.
Yeah, this Centaur playing as aggressive as can be. Jesus Christ.
Man,
They
I
were
love
right
it.
to run
I
away
love it. Just really well done by Pasha. Already 3 kills. Of course, 1 death as well. And now, oh god, he drew tower aggro. Slight mistake. Tranquil Boot's gonna be disabled for a little while longer thanks to that. Does purchase himself another Ring of Regen though. Can be a 4 step later on in the making and just actually have some health regen when Tranquil Boots are disabled as well. Not a bad choice. In the meantime, Lobo will go for the Bounty Rune. Seaman Slayer, I would have thought he can or wants to deny the Bounty Rune rather than hit the Omni Knight, but no one finds himself a Regen Rune, and we actually haven't looked at the mid lane at all. It is 25 and 9 for no one compared to Bland's 16 and 0.
Yeah. It's I mean he's doing considerably better actually. Oh, not gonna go. Maybe not. Never mind. No time to talk because maybe is about to die. Never mind. He's actually gonna turn this around to Pasha, who is now in trouble. He could be going down, but no, he's always in this almost verge of death, but never actually does. He's really tanky. And it seems like he's going to go now for Baby Knight, but he's in a really bad position. He does not want to go there. The Skyrath Mage is kind of staying there, making sure that the creep wave is pushing, and Pasha can get this free farm without suffering too much. And that's going to be it.
Drop Tranquils, man. Drop Tranquils before you go for the last hits. Or never mind, he's going to leave the last hits for the Skyrath Mage. Have himself regen up, and if he's at full HP, he can easily run at them now. Especially since the Storm Spirit completely out of mana, cannot go for a single spell. And Storm Spirit without mana, not scary at all. He's just farming up before he goes all the way back home. So Rise now, I guess he has to thank his lucky stars that Skyriff Mage doesn't have too much mana to work with either. Otherwise, Concussive Shot into just a kill. Stallianer, oh, the Purification, not close enough.
That was very, very unfortunate. I mean, they increased the range for it, but not that much. Sorry, Omni Knight. And Ace actually getting stunned out now. Is he gonna go? Wow, that lucky stun, the paralyzing cask. They could have gotten him if they were expecting that. I don't think they were.
The Death Pulse also didn't land or didn't spread out, so he wasn't close enough for that one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they were expecting that lucky paralyzing cask. But they have to understand that there's always a 75% chance we'll hear a hero. It's just Dota.
Man, got that Moobot is sleeping.
He's
He's not updating the score, but Sima got chased down for Little Boy Stallianer. Doesn't have too much mana to work with, going for face boots. But whoa, there's a rune fight plan. He's gonna get the kill on Arseek, or is he? Never mind. He's gonna back off before no one arrives with a duel. Probably the smarter choices as well. No one uses the pressed attack since he had the regeneration rune. Gonna share a few bullet charges maybe. No.
No, he's gonna be great. Oh yeah, he will.
I guess Skyriff mages with mana it's just too weak. You have to practice without mana first. This is like gladiator training.
that is a very good.
Legion Commander probably would be, I mean, visually, probably one of the correct like teachers or something.
And Centaur too, man. He looks like a gladiator. Just a weird one. Oh, actually, he's in trouble right now. He's been fighting Baby Knight here. Baby Knight will be the one to die though, because this Centaur is immortal. And now with that aura, I don't think Centaur's gonna die. In fact, he's gonna be regenerating a lot. But the purification is also available. He just can't get it off. He actually misses the purification. Rise about to die as a result of this, and Rise will die. Lobo now fighting him one-on-one. But the duel is also up, and Lobo has no way of escaping this situation. He's being stuck in the middle of the trees. Can the duel actually get off? No procs. There's the final proc, enough to get him down, and that's because Seaman and Slayer getting the kill, but no one getting that extra dual charge, and that's insane. That's a really good start. Meanwhile, Phantom Assassin down bottom, getting kill on Stallion.
Yeah, Stallianer though got the kill on Shakiro from beforehand, so not that bad of a trade in the end. Of course, you never want to feed the Phantom Assassin. That's like a given, but he's up to 1.6k gold. Is he going for a Hand of Midas? This would be really like Arteezy style, Midas.
Who? Sorry.
Plan on the Phantom Assassin.
I mean, I hope not, but it could be a possibility. It could be a Battle Fury too. I want to pray it's a Battle Fury. I don't think Phantom Assassin with a Midas is honestly that great, because his late game is not as impressive as maybe the enemy team, just with a Legion.
What would you save up for though? Radiance? Go for Sacred Relic, Radiance, Phantom Assassin. Mid lane though, Ace in a lot of trouble. They have the duel as well. They're gonna get the duel. Hoofstomp to follow up, double H, easy duel win.
Jesus Christ. But Battle Fury maybe he wants to get the
he bought something. Okay, that's power thread, so thank God. Whew.
Thought I was gonna be minus for a second.
I mean, it wouldn't have been like super horrible this early on, but
I agree. I think it wouldn't be the worst, but I think I would much rather have a PA with a Battle Fury, which makes him far faster than the Midas. So
yeah. Plus, of course, just the cleave effect. It's so sick if you get a crit and they're close enough. In Vega, they have only 2 melee heroes, so I guess they might not be too clumped up at any one point.
no, but it's like playing Sven. Who doesn't want to do that? Like,
Oh man, the cleaves are real.
yeah. Now,
I get goosebumps thinking about Sven, man.
Couchers love interest aside. Let's move on to the mid lane because it seems like no one is starting to farm really well. I mean, apart from the duels he's gotten, which is actually quite good, he's doing really well in farm. What do you think his first starting going to be? Just straight up Blink Dagger?
I would think so. It's just the best and most common. Baby Knight gonna get silenced up. Can't even ball lightning. Oh, the swap dog gets him to safety for a little while. The double edge just before the ball lightning. Though Ancient Seal level 2 lasted just long enough and Rise. Never mind. They're not gonna get the chase on that at least. But Baby Knight is having a pretty damn horrible diamond 4 or 0-4-2 rather.
Yeah, I mean, the poor guy, that's the worst part. The Storm Spirit really needs that early farm to be able to really get away, you know, because otherwise he's not going to have that big of an impact in the mid game.
Well, he's trying to go into the mid lane now. They want to go for no one. They, of course, probably cannot bait out the duel, but oh, the slow one to Lobo, never mind, not gonna follow up mid lane. They jump onto no one, they get the electric vortex. He got the press attack before the whirlwind also was going for the duel. Why did you go for the duel, man? Why feed? The ward does come out, Stallion. They're not gonna be able to catch up to anybody. There's a blink though. Oh, the double edge does get the kill. No extra 30 seconds respawn time, but the kill there nonetheless. But why the hell would you duel in that position? That was like a panic duel.
I think he miscalculated the Witch Doctor TP because the Witch Doctor was like 0.5 seconds away, and that's when he lost the duel. Because if a Witch Doctor had gone there with the ultimate, he would have won the duel. I think.
Smartest thing to do, man. Give damage to Phantom Assassin.
Whenever in doubt, man. I mean, what does PA do with damage anyway? It's not like he's a carry or anything.
Yeah, just a boost. Ace will get slowed by the concussion shot. Arseek does not have the ultimate. Needs some assistance. Well, Seema is coming in, but it's only a paralyzing gas. There's the Stampede though. Will they catch up? They do want to get the duel. Paralyzing gas will buy just enough time, I think, for the duel. Yes, it will. Bland can't do much of anything. Maybe go for the kill on Arseek. Press the attack keeps him alive. He needs another Stifling Dagger at the very least. 3 heroes are around. Way of Terror gets the vision. There's the Storm Spirit as well. Goes way too deep for this. He's going to go once again. No one might lose his life here. Probably is going to lose his life. So a nice counter kill. They're going to get Seema as well. So in the end, it's a 2-for-1. But it's 5 heroes committed from DD. Necrophos pushing mid lane at the same time. Pasha having free farm top lane. And they also won the duel for Legion Commander.
Also, I don't know what the Storm was doing. Just the one thing, which is that how do you over jump when your allies are there? Like
they probably expected that. Was it the Sky of Mage that he ran into the trees there? That's the only reasoning I can think of.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the good thing is, Stalliano, to be honest, is not getting that much farm. I was expecting a little more. Like, he's doing really well in net worth, but he's... I mean, considering the amount of free farm he's been having, I was expecting a little more of a farm. He's going straight up for... I don't know if that's Yols, but I think it might be. Yeah, I think it's Yols.
Sure, looks like that at the moment. I guess it's decent-ish to try to buy some time. There's not too much to set up with it. Although, then again, you can, like, Yule somebody up, have the center... get some extra seconds for him to get in place for the Hoofstorm to follow. Something like that could happen, I guess. And Yules, I mean, Necrophos otherwise a pretty slow hero, so there's pretty much no chance that you can escape a Phantom Assassin. But with the Yules' extra movement speed, maybe you can outrun them.
Sure, but why not get Aghanims first? I think that's much better. Because your ultimate is crap in terms of damage without the Aghanims.
It's definitely not too great, especially when it's level 1, but in the meantime TD, with the help of the minus armor coming out from the Vengeful, of course, they go for the Roshan. Aegis now and Storm Spirit can feel a little bit safer, so Baby Knight maybe can start picking up some pace as well, and actually, network wise, not that far behind of a Legion Commander, especially considering how horrible of a start he had. And they're gonna just go as 5 once again into the mid lane. They get some vision with the Static Remnant. They want to jump in. Even the Troll is there for them. They get the Electric Portal counter Seek. Bland comes in with the immediate crit. Mystic Flare will completely whiff. Stampede did get used by Pasha, but doesn't get the Blink Hoofstomp. So, once again, some pretty nice just kills coming out from DD.
Yeah, it might be the comeback time here. They're doing really well this game. It's I mean, right now, the only issue I would see is Storm, that he's really underfed. That's the only issue. But they managed to get these team fights and make them really even, thanks to the help of the Omniite and to these kind of like really hectic kind of movements, which they kind of excel at. So, I mean, they're doing a good job. If they can get some form of the Storm Spirit, this could be in the bag for them.
Yeah, I mean, Storm Spirit, like I said, it's not like his farm is that bad. Almost the same as Necrophos and Legion Commander, only slightly behind. And with the ages, he might just find a few kills necessary. A lot, of course, has to do with the bottom lane fight where Pasha just wasn't a part of it. They're going for the tier 1 though, and Blink, no Hoofstomp on Rise, gets Magic Missile instead. He might even lose his life, no one. He goes for the duel though. Should be an easy kill theoretically if they want to use the Reaper Scythe as well. Purification, even that was not enough. Now the Guardian Angel solo onto him, but no repel. Double Edge will get the kill on him. So suddenly Vega, they get the tower, they get 2 kills. Chakiro, level 8, but still down for 50 seconds. Man, the Reaper Scythe plus 30 seconds is so sick sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, really strong. Especially because if you get Agnes, it's not buyback as well, so imagine that power. Okay, Centaur almost died, but no. And yeah.
Farming jungle is hard.
Yeah, meanwhile, the top. Why a question, by the way? Why did the Aegis go to Storm? Exactly.
He is probably the best hero to just make good use of a double mana pool. But if he has the Aegis, I would expect really aggressive plays from him as well.
Yeah, I'd say that makes sense. Yeah, I can see that. I was thinking more PA because, you know, PA is a little bit more valuable because, I mean, the Storm is just not doing that much, to be honest, in the team fights. He needs an Orchid soon enough.
Yeah, I mean, that's maybe why as well they just cannot afford to have Baby Knight die again. Whereas Phantom Assassin, he can still just come back with just some huge crits. But there's the Blink Hoofstomp. No, it's not going to come out because Baby Knight was too far. But there's the Silence Double Edge. No Hoofstomp needed. But can they turn around? No one. Does have enough mana for the duel, but Pasha is dropping solo. Use it to buy some time. Baby Knight will jump back in onto our Seek. There's the Macropyre as well onto free. Pasha just blinks through the background and tries to run away. It's only 1 kill for an Aegis. It's way better than I expected at some point for Vega.
It's really weird.
Oh, no one wants to come back. Oh, the Hoofstomp lands on free overrunning odds onto the duel onto plan. Ice Path buys some time. He's still alive, but there's the duel win. Death Ward to follow. They get the Reaper Scythe onto Lobo. Baby Knight trying to TP out. No, the Yule Scepter stops it. He's so low on mana as well. Pops the magic one. Gets a little bit farther away, but I don't think that's enough distance. Pasha will have a Blink Dagger soonish. He's gonna catch up for sure. Blink, Double Edge, no Hoofstomp needed. Now Ace will be next, no one. Blinks past the Ice Path. Ice Path still connects and Pasha might go down and press the attack. Gets rid of the Liquid Fire. Okay, that just happened.
Oh my god, that was a huge turnaround. The guys at Vega Squadron just... That was like the perfect team fight, per se.
Man, that pretty much was just beautiful Hoofstomp to begin with. Overwhelming odds landed at least on 2. Just immediate duel to follow as well. Death Ward. Everything was there. DD, they were not prepared.
No. No, they weren't, man. Like, I don't know. I think they got a little cocky maybe there because Vega just turned this around completely and the Gold Grab just kind of took a spike. And you can see it says boom.
Classic Vega things, man.
It's classic Vega things.
Oh, so... It's not that huge of a lead though. I mean, 6k net worth, 5k XP. Tower-wise, they are still at a 1 tower advantage, so that's not all that much. But they're on the hunt for something more. They want Ace, I think. Force the force from no one, and he's going to get the duel. Mystic Flare to follow, even Double Edge there. Hoofstomp also used. They really wanted to kill, but that's 58 points of damage for Legion Commander. It's not that much just because only 2 of them have been level 2, but oh, they see Storm Spirit, they blink forward from Stallianer. No one though doesn't have the duel anymore to stop the Storm Spirit from zipping any further, but... Oh, he's... What? Perseverance picked up on Storm Spirit? He's going for a straight of Lincolns.
I mean, do you agree with this pickup? I don't really like it. I think Orchid is much better because there's not... I mean, what do you stop with Lincolns here?
Well, Reaper Scythe and Duel, I guess, probably are the most important ones. Ancient Seal, somewhat as well.
Will Scarlet may just casually forget to Arcane Bolt you with that 5-second cooldown spell? Like, I don't know. The Lincolns against the Scarlet Mage, I've always thought, like, why? Why even try? Don't bother. There's 4 staffs, there's Yules, there's...
Yeah, probably BKB would just be an easier choice, although you can still duel through BKB, but... I mean... I don't know, and he's not going to get the Lincolns anytime soon anyway, and Pasha, he's smoked up. Baby Knight, you cannot get stunned right here. Mystic Flare to follow, Ancient Seal as well. Rise does go for the swap, but pretty much swaps himself in. Pasha, in some trouble maybe, but Reaper Scythe used onto Rise. Oh, he doesn't even die, so that's a good sign, but Death Ward Goes on to Lobo. Guardian Angel will get popped to save himself from death. So far, Double Edge not going to come out either. Stallianer blinks forward. Death Pulse to get the kill. Lots of regeneration from the Sadist. Pasha, oh, he actually dies. Man, they killed the Chikiro, not the Chikiro. The Centaur. Win for them, but plan. He is 1 against 4. Huge crits, maybe. Now he's on the run. Come on, be a man. He's going to get dueled. So, yeah, another fight for 1.
Dies completely. It's 72 damage, by the way. Oh my god, 72 damage on this Legion Commander. 18 minutes, that's huge.
I mean, plus, of course, he's just stealing more and more as well. He did lose 1, though. He did lose 1 to the Phantom Assassin, but that was a level 1 duel.
He's not gonna ever forget it. Don't worry, Kacho.
So yeah, this 24 to 10. This Centaur, to be honest, has been just the vanguard hero for them. He has been the front runner every single time. He's pretty much made most of what has gone good for Vega happen.
It's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What does DD do in this position where, like, do they wait for the late game? I suppose is that the option they have right now.
And Turtle, like, you have nothing else to live for.
Yeah, it's the only thing they can do. Do they have a superior late game though? Is that the question?
It's gonna be hard, especially if Legion Commander is getting this amount of damage done, and not only damage, also finding the farm on top of that, and also Necrophos. I mean, Phantom Assassin probably is definitely the hardest carry in the late game, but once his BKB, well, which is gonna be finished in just a recipe's worth of time, when it's gonna go down to 5 seconds. You are in so much trouble probably anyway, and just Aghanim's Reaper Scythe, man, it's such a strong late game ability.
No one legitimately just manned this tower, took away half its health, and just walked away.
And oh, I love the Centaur. He is building for the Diffusal Blade now as well. Has the Blade of Alacrity.
Oh, interesting. I like that. I actually really like that choice.
You kind of need to have it. Maybe you don't exactly need it, but it's just gonna make your life a lot easier.
Really smart choice by the Centaur though. Being able to diffuse that repel is going to be crucial. Also, it's going to purge, so I mean, also on top of that, it's going to be slowing down whoever you're going for. So, yeah, I like this build up, and I think this is starting to look really bad for DD because now Vega Squadron is going to be able to put a really aggressive wards, and then just
So, Maelstrom down on Legion as well, and he's gonna find Lobo. Oh god, is he gonna go for the duel? He's waiting for it, gets pressed the attack, and there's the duel. The repel came out. Baby Knight does come in as well. Electric Vortex, they are buying some time. There's the Mystic Flare though, not gonna be enough to win the duel, as no one dropping pretty damn low. Lobo still alive with the repel. There's the Guardian Angel as well, and he's gonna stay alive, but Baby Knight, he got silenced just before he wanted to jump for no one. Another pressed attack. No one really leaps forward, gets the overwhelming odds, does get the kill in the end. Took him quite some time, but end result is the same. Stallianer top lane does get the tower deny, drops pretty low on health himself, but it's still a kill on, I guess it's a support Omni, but also had to use the Guardian Angel, so that's gonna be on cooldown.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good kill, honestly, getting that ultimate out and whatnot. And also Omnia is going to be slowing his farm considerably if he wants to go for, like, I don't know, Soul Ring, I guess, or something of the sort. Like, he's going to be in a bad position. I mean, right now, Vega just kind of, like, dominating this game. And they're showing their dominance by not allowing anyone to cross the river. Because they haven't crossed it in quite a while. And it's going to go now, no one again on Baby Knight. But Baby Knight using his Yules. Ace using his Yules. And the duel is actually unsuccessful. Misses that overwhelming odds because he thought he was going to Stormbolt away. That's really unfortunate. Ace actually stopping down the Legion Commander.
Yeah, that was really weird. Baby Knight almost got the last right click into himself as well. Didn't Ball Lightning away far enough immediately, or rather Ball Lightning back in as well. But definitely unfortunate from no one not getting the kill. Of course, doesn't die himself, so not that bad. As DD trying to go for another Roshan. Looks like they might even succeed just because no one is rather low on mana, and they don't seem to have any idea that this is going on. So there's going to be another Aegis. There's BKB on Bland, so I would still think they're going to give it to Baby Knight, but maybe this time around they will give it to PA instead.
Yeah, Aegis. Actually, we're going to go for Baby Knight again.
He needs it, but he can't do too much with it, or at least hasn't been able to.
I don't think you should give it like as a pity Aegis, like, yeah, he needs it. It's more like who can have more impact with it, and definitely it's PA, because he's the only one doing work here.
Oh, they find Pasha now. Pasha don't think there's an escape. Stampede forced up actually. Wow, Baby Knight too low on mana. I guess Pasha escapes. I didn't think this is gonna happen, but man, this Game is so hard, 25 to 10. They want to go for a kill on Bland now, who's rather low on mana. The smoke is there, no one. If he gets the duel, this is gonna be the death. Press the attack, duel, Mystic Flare to follow. Yeah. Just, you cannot escape that, there's no way.
And that's another duel that's gonna go for the Legion Commander. That's a lot of damage now piled up for him. Yeah, and this one's gonna be dual level 3s. He has a Maelstrom as well. He's gonna go for BKB. This Legion Commander is looking like far too scary. Now they're gonna go on Lobo, really easily just killing him off. The Diffusal also hurting him a lot. I forgot about that.
Stallianer went for an E-Blade on the neck of us. Okay then, is it a worthwhile choice?
Seems legit. Now no one is actually going to be going down, even though he used that Blade Mail. But now in comes the E-Blade and blows up this Vengeful Spirit. Ace, second one to die, and that's going to suffer from the extra buyback time, extra respawn time from the Uber Scythe. But I don't like the E-Blade. Honestly, I think an Aghanim would have been more powerful. But I guess
does he go for Dagon next then?
I don't know. Would you even go for E-Blade to begin with?
Probably not, but if I already had E-Blade, I might just say screw the Aghanims. I just go for Dagon to actually ensure the kills before the repels or anything come out. RC gets jumped by Baby Knight though, gets the Electric Vortex to jump onto Lobo though. They might get the kill there. No Guardian Agent comes out plan with the BKB. Gonna go for Pasha, gets the crit as well. They're gonna get the center down. So nice, just fight for DD coming in with Baby Knights, full mana pool, had the Lincoln Space as well, but there's the Day 4 Paralytic Gas bouncing between them. What a freaking turnaround. Bland of course with the repel, he's gonna be fine. Gonna go for Stallianer now, who is on the run, gets crit once more, uses the E-Blade on himself, and he's gonna get chased down as well, so Vega giving away quite a lot here.
That was a mess up by his part, he didn't blink away. Is he playing Ring Around? Oh my god, he actually juked him away. Stallianer completely juked Bland, and now he's gonna be able to get out alive because he's really fast next to that Yules, and he's gonna live. Oh my god.
Man, Yule's value right there, movement speed. Oh my god, that was sick. I was so sure he's gonna die. He was down to 30 HP at one point.
Did you see that? The ring around the rosy thing? That was beautiful. I didn't think that would actually work.
Man, just good stuff coming out from Stallianer. But looking from the fight, the graphs tipped down a little bit, about 2.5k XP, about 1500 or so in net worth, but still a huge lead there for Vega. And they are grouped up once again. Oh god, if they find Bland now in the jungle, which they most likely will Bland, there's no escape. Even with a BKB, you're going to get dueled anyway. He activates the BKB, will the duel come? Yes. Do they have enough physical damage though, without the Mystic Flares and everything? Probably they will, not for the duel win. Oh, he's gonna get the Phantom Strike, but overwhelming odds. No, 15 HP. You kidding me, right?
That was really unfortunate, but they used the Diffusal a little bit too early. Can't repel, can get the repel off. Now comes Baby Knight. Now they're gonna go on Pasha. Is Baby Knight gonna be the force? Here it is. He's hasted. He wants to be dueled, but there's no duel up. Oh, there is Pasha using the Diffusal for no reason there, really. To purge the haste from, sorry. And there's Ace now in trouble because he's going to be hit by this amazing magical damage coming from the Skywrath Mage. But no, he's not going to go down yet. There it is, Witch Hunter finish him off. Meanwhile, no one is actually taking this tower. There's lots of people ready to contest him, including Bland. What is he expecting? He has I guess he has a Blade Mail? Is that what he's expecting? Blade? Oh, Baby Knight now being hit by everything. Completely won the duel, and that Witch Hunter ultimate is just too powerful. Bland has to run away from it. Now the damage from Skywrath Mage and the E-Blade is too powerful. Actually, he's going to go down there, and Necrophos is going to be hit in the Ice Path. Can they do something against him? Yes, they will. Stay down there in a lot of trouble. He's going to use himself. Can he run away? No, he can't. He has enough heals, though. He's going to be alright. The Paladin Cask is bouncing every single target, and that's the final heal that's going to kill off this Lobo guy. No, he still doesn't go down. The Guardian Angel's too powerful for him. Finally, he's going to go down. There's Ace, the last one, the last remnant of this team, and that's Stampede just to finish him off. That's a 5-man team wipe. The Rax are the other thing left, and the GG comes out. Oh, God.
What a showing by Vega, 3-0, and I have to say every game got more and more convincing pretty much as well by them. So they were just more or less clearly the better team here.
Yeah.
So the winner does get $1,000, second place still 500 as well. So both teams get something at least. I mean, not too shabby, it wasn't that long of a tournament, although it was running for like a couple of weeks maybe. It was like one game per day, so they didn't have to just strain their schedule too much to actually participate in this. But Vega Squadron, solid 3-0 victory, man. So, any last words, D-Sword?
Congratulations to Vega for the 1,000 euros. I think DD's gonna get 500 now. It's not bad, but really well played. Really glad I could watch these games, and honestly, Vega really showed us what a great team they can be.
Yeah, just they are definitely on the rise at the moment. They are looking extremely strong in most cases. So guys, this will conclude our broadcast of the GG League, since this was the final after all. 3-0 win for Vega. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the tournament all in all, and hopefully you're gonna keep supporting GG League when they come back for season number 3 as well. Hopefully with a bigger prize pool. But today we have more Dota on HeflaTV HP1 on Hitbox. It is My Insanity vs Denial being played there at the moment. There's gonna be another game later on, which is, I don't know, Album Sheet versus somebody, I would like to say, but not too sure about that one. I'm gonna totally check out and say if the internet didn't lag. So it's going to be Lions versus Album Sheet at 20 CT as well. So more Dota to come. Check out hitbox.tv/HeflaTV HP1. And if you want to just follow HeflaTV in general, it's Facebook and Twitter.com HeflaTV for both. For the casters here, it's at Coucher for me, at the Swordfish for my co-caster, I believe, right?
Yes, indeed, it is.
So you can follow us, leave us some feedback, just if you want to be part of the awesome, I guess. But guys, once again, appreciate it that you came, and hope to see you another time.
See you guys next time.